At times when collecting responses from a Google form, if it is a paragraph response, it can be difficult to read those responses. And so there is an add-on that allows you to convert this into a document to make it a little easier to read. So first of all, just to show you how to see responses, obviously you have a spreadsheet of the responses that you can look at, but to have those summarized, you can go to Form up on the menu and choose Show Summary of Responses. And this is going to put any kind of question in which you had, for example, like a multiple choice or something like that, into a graph form and also in a table form, so you can easily see the responses accumulated for you. You can also see the responses here, which makes it a little easier to read, and that's perfectly fine. But in case you need something better where you can have it all on one page, maybe you're going to print out this particular part and send it out to people to be able to view the comments. How you would do that in your responses, there's something called add-ons that you can use. And with add-ons, you can go to the Get Add-ons. And what we'll be looking for is one called Save as Doc. And so I already have it, but I'll show you that you go to Get Add-ons, and then you would go over to the search box and put Save as Doc and search for that particular one. Now, if you notice, mine is green and says Manage because I already have it. If it's blue and says Free, then you can click on it. And it may ask you a question like, give permission to access those kinds of things on that. Once you have given it permission, then it's going to show up on your add-ons here, and then you're going to go to Save as Doc to start. Now, you can save this entire document as or this entire responses as a document, or if you had one column that had a lot of comments to it, you can select that. So I'm going to select this one that says Other Questions or Comments. I'm going to go to my add-ons and choose Save as Doc, and then I'm going to choose Start. And you're going to see a panel open up on the right-hand side. So one of the things that you can do is name this. So what is the name of your document going to be? And so I can do, I'm going to use something similar to the title. Now my first row does contain headings, so row 1 here does contain headings. I can choose what those heading styles look like. Now if you wanted to, you could put a page break in between every row. Now in this case I'd have 72 pages, so I don't want to do that. But then I'm going to do Save as Doc. Now if I wanted to, like I said, I could do all of the data, so it says Select All Data, but I'm just going to do the one column that I have selected. So it says this has been created successfully, and if I want to open the document, then this is what I have of all the comments, fairly easy to read in one place. And if you also wanted to conserve paper, you can go into File and Page Setup and change your margins to something like a 1/2 inch all the way around. And that's going to condense it even more so that you can get more on a particular page. Now if you did select all the data, it would have each of the heading questions and responses underneath for each person. So that would be a rather large document if you just chose to do Select All in that way. So I hope that helps you out with having a different way to view the comments on a Google form.